Most people live on autopilot, triggered, reactive, constantly pulled by noise, by notifications, by moods that aren't even theirs. They think stillness is weakness, that silence means surrender, but the Stoic knows better. Stillness isn't escape, it's control, it's strategy. Because the man who can stay still when everyone else is spiraling isn't behind. He's ahead. The world will try to move you, with urgency, with opinions, with things that feel important, but aren't. You'll be told to react fast, speak up, defend, jump in. But the Stoic pauses, not because he's unsure, but because he refuses to be owned by the moment. He knows. Every reaction is a transaction, and every time you react without thinking, you trade clarity for chaos. Stillness isn't doing nothing. It's doing exactly what's needed. No more, no less. Stillness doesn't mean inaction. It means choosing action with precision. The Stoic doesn't rush to speak. He watches, listens, calculates. Because when you're calm, you see what others miss. The patterns, the traps, the emotional hooks designed to pull you off course. Most men react based on impulse. The Stoic responds from principle. Because power isn't just in what you do, it's in what you refuse to do. And sometimes, the strongest move is none at all. Stillness is a discipline, a daily habit, a space you create before the world tries to fill it. The Stoic starts his day in silence, not because it's trendy, but because it's necessary. Necessary to think, to feel, to lead. He creates distance between trigger and response, between noise and meaning. And in that space, he finds his edge. Because stillness isn't passivity. It's presence. The kind of presence that can't be shaken. Because it was never reacting in the first place. This isn't about being passive. It's about being unshakable. Because the man who controls his response controls his direction. The Stoic doesn't flinch when he's tested. He doesn't collapse under pressure. Because he's trained for the moments that demand stillness as much as the ones that demand force. Most men speak to prove power. The Stoic stays silent to preserve it. And in that silence, he builds clarity, he builds strength, he builds leadership, not by reacting, but by thinking first. Stillness is power. Not because nothing happens in it, but because everything becomes clear inside it. The Stoic doesn't rush to be heard. He moves with such clarity that silence speaks louder than reaction. So here's your question. If your reactions were removed, what would be left of you? Would there still be purpose? Or were you just running on habit? If that question made you pause, subscribe, and hit the bell. Not to react faster, but to live slower, sharper, stronger.